Welcome back, everybody. Next weekend, a massive celebration of creativity in all of its forms will return to Northeast Minneapolis. It's called Art-A-Whirl. I'm sure many of you have already heard of it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will mark the 31st annual gathering of the largest open studio tour in the country. We're so lucky it's here in our backyard. It's free and it's open to the public. And joining me now is the executive director of the Northeast Minneapolis Arts Association, Anna Becker. Anna, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be on KARE 11.
You bet. I was just saying, I grew up in the Twin Cities. Ashamed to say I've never been to Art-A-Whirl. It's such a cool event. Tell us all about it.
Well, you know what? There's a first time for everything.
Yes.
So maybe this year you should join us.
Definitely.
So for people who aren't familiar with Art-A-Whirl or have never been to Art-A-Whirl before, it's an open studio tour happening throughout Northeast Minneapolis. That's about 8 square miles.
Wow.
We've got 100 sites. We've got about 1,400 artists participating. And the neighborhood itself is as much of a welcoming place as the studio buildings. So
Yes.
this is a huge community event that people come into. We've got maybe a dozen studio buildings within Northeast with artists working there year round. And they open their doors, but then of course all the restaurants and bars and breweries participate too. We have pop-up markets. And what NEMA does, the Northeast Minneapolis Arts Association, is we make sure that you can find information about activities that are happening, art demos, live music, but also so people can move around. You know, we have a free trolley and shuttle system running on a loop throughout the Arts District. And we have some pretty high density parking places available, like Graco parking, where people can park for free and then pick up the trolley and go for free around the neighborhood on a loop.
How fun.
Some of these shuttles, we have trolley, shuttle, have wheelchair access, so people can enjoy that going through and use those amenities. And then of course we also have free Metro Transit passes, so people can bus in. We have bike racks at multiple locations. And I hear it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so
Courtney, please, fingers are crossed.
you can walk around. It's just a great community event, and the artists are so excited about it. They have new work to show, and there's always just this energy about Art-A-Whirl where artists are just so eager to connect with the public.
That's so cool. So plenty of ways to get there. Once you're there, you said, what, 1,400 different artists?
Yes.
And what kind of art can we expect? Musical performances, I think, is a big one, right?
Yes, there are live performances happening at multiple venues, but we also have artists working in 30, 40, 50 different mediums. So you can find anything. You can find fine art, you can find crafts, and there is something for everyone. And I think the serendipity of Art-A-Whirl is that you really never know what you're going to be surprised with.
Pretty cool. So Northeast, of course, is the arts district of Minneapolis. Why do you think this event specifically is so important to this community?
It's visibility, really. I mean, this is the time where everyone is aware that this is happening in Northeast, even though it's here year round. And so it becomes a great thing to help people see that we've got so many great local artists working here in really high quality art that is being made just right here at home.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're pretty lucky to have this. And any final message to anyone who wants to get out there this weekend? Anything else they need to know?
Well, Art-A-Whirl is 3 days. So it starts on Friday at 5 and goes till 10, and then Saturday from noon to 8, and then Sunday from noon to 5 as well. So it's not just Saturday.
No.
You can go all 3 days.
Oh yeah, and all of that information is on your screen right now. No excuse not to get out there, really. The website is also up there if you want a little bit more information. Thanks so much for being here, Anna.
Hey, thanks for having me.